The following audio was recovered from a hard drive found in a burned-out storage locker near Seattle, Washington. The owner could not be found.
Hey, guess what? I still exist. I hope I didn't scare anyone, but I just had to get away for like a month or I guess 3? Yeah, well. Museums are weird. They're like these building-sized mason jars preserving all of the little secrets of the land. Every now and then you open one up to make a sandwich, but most of the time those secrets are just stuffed in there, coagulating into a rich, secret jam. Not a great metaphor. I'm sorry, I'm very tired. So I was in the other season, I guess, it was still fall then, to check out the town's historical society building. It's a solid 2-story brick thing just off the main tourist road. It may have been after hours, but I was there, as always, for science. A friend of mine had come across this rumor about this giant red demon cat that's supposed to haunt the place after nightfall, and it seemed useful to see if this was true. It's one of those little mining/lumber communities that litter the woods in this part of the state, whose continual existence defies economic probability. And, standing in the dark room, I was pretty sure that the entire population of the town was just me and Ghost Kitty. And in the moment, it was actually kind of nice in a detached sort of way. My equipment was rolled out and ambiently recording, and I had started poking around, making sure not to touch anything in case some overzealous retiree actually set up alarms on the displays. The rattling of insects had started up as well. See, the other reason I was out there was to record the 8-year emergence cycle of A. lucidolium. It's a sort of cicada, I think. Can you imagine? Presidential catastrophes come and go while these things just sleep ignorantly below us all, and when they finally do wake up, they get loud. Pure podcast gold. Anyway, the exhibits here seem to be the typical fare. Rusty old axes and saws, oil lamps and other general store leftovers, plus a surprising number of bound tomes and these frail, crackling newspapers. I was a little afraid to breathe. These things were older than the state had been part of the Union. And while squinting at all this stuff, I sort of stumbled through a door that I didn't realize was a doorway. Complete Scooby-Doo moment. The high-pitched sound of insects was making it hard to focus in what murky light I had, and somehow it seemed to get abruptly louder despite my literal falling further into the building. So, I stand up slowly in this hidden compartment and start feeling the signs of an imminent migraine, and check myself over, and I was in this room full of, well, more tiny skeletons than I could count. I think they were cats. Nimble bones and long tails piled with purpose in the center of an otherwise empty space, and surrounded by these unlit candles. A lot of candles. It looks like they've been replaced often, too. And as I stepped closer with my small flashlight, I realized that carved into every wooden surface around me, the flooring, the bare wall paneling, were these intricate geometric patterns in the wood, radiating from the central pile of remains. And while I was looking at all this, I noticed the skulls started moving. I thought maybe it was only the dancing shadows of my beam, but no, all the tiny little bits had started to rattle about. The shadows in the space deepened even more as small, precise points of light started to emerge from between the cracks of vertebrae and along the angles of lines etched into the panels of the room. Firebugs. Firebugs gathered in numbers and size and intensity, now hovering as this phantasmal mass in the center of the room and sending these accusations directly into my eyes. And, well, I don't think I broke anything on my way out, but at the speed I went, I really can't be sure. So, yeah.